Why do you say that UFOs are as real as the airplanes flying over our heads?
Well, because I know that they are. They've been visiting this planet for thousands of years. And there is what is called a federation of these people.
Paul Hellyer was a former Deputy Prime Minister of Canada and a former Minister of Defense of Canada. He was able to talk to a lot of important people within the US and Canadian system. And it was his opinion, based on the sources that he had, that there are many groups that are here visiting us.
Recently, the former Israeli chief of space security, Chaim Eshed, came out and said that there is a galactic federation and that indeed many world leaders know of and are in talks with delegates of the Galactic Federation. I don't know what to make of that claim, but when you have enough of them, a pattern emerges and it starts to take on a bit more gravitas in functioning as bona fide evidence.
Dr. Chaim Eshed claimed that the extraterrestrials in this galactic federation were in contact with governments around the world. It's a fascinating idea and one that may well be true.
The aliens are demonic. Aliens. Some people, like my colleague Matt Walsh, say that aliens are real, ET comes down, abducts people, prowls around, little green men. And some people are correct, such as yours truly, who observes that ET is fake, it's not real, and that when people see these unidentified flying objects and when they think they encounter the little green men, they're most likely just talking to demons. And it's amazing, people make fun of me for this, but the reason people make fun of me for this point of view is because they are moderns, they're modern secular libs, and aliens are, they're just demons for modern lib people who can't imagine that there's such a thing as metaphysical reality. So it's for people who are materialists who think that everything that's real has to be flesh and blood, which obviously isn't true, but we have convinced ourselves in this unsophisticated day and age that it's all got to be physical. And so even the celestial beings have to be physical. They can't be merely spiritual. Now, there's a fella by the name of Luis Elizondo. This is reported by the New York Post. Luis Elizondo is a former intelligence officer with the Department of Defense. He claims he was the director of AATIP, the Pentagon's UFO program from 2010 to 2017. Former Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid has defended this guy and said he actually was pretty prominent in the government working on these things. Here's what he had to say.
I remember the conversation very well. This is a person I respected tremendously, very, very senior person. He's told me, he said, Lou, I want you to stop doing this. I said, okay, sir, I certainly can, but may I ask why? And he says, well, we already know what it is. Now, at that moment, I honestly thought maybe it was our own technology. I was running up against some super uber secret sap, and they were telling me to stop. And I said, okay, sir, so it's ours? And he said, no, that's not what I'm saying. And he said, he asked me point blank, have you read your Bible lately? And I wasn't quite sure where he was going with that. And I said, well, sir, I think I know what it says. Where are you going with this? And he said, well, then you would know that these things are demonic and we should not be pursuing them. Yeah. And he wasn't kidding. That's exactly how he felt.
So this is a Pentagon. This is a Department of Defense official saying, stop looking at UFOs because they're demonic.
Correct.
Correct. Not only is this senior, apparently respectable Pentagon official who is so admirable that one of the guys who was running the UFO office there really looked up to this guy, but it's correct in that that's obviously what these things are. Aliens who are really demons, as the Pentagon even admits.
You believe in UFOs, alien life?
No, I don't believe in alien life. I believe that God showed me a specific answer to two prayers, that they're demonic, and that they're demonic beings that make an appearance and appear to be real, and they are real. Satan, Bible says, Satan can appear as an angel of light. So they can appear, and so nothing human can make a 90-degree turn at 3,000 miles an hour and survive. And so they have these, and I think the purpose is to draw you away from the real God and say, look at us, and this is where you ought to be, because we are superhuman and we can do it. So that's my feeling. People laugh at me generally, but I'm not going to be, I don't care. Because,
I love you. I love you.
Yeah, God He's answered prayers, my prayers specifically. So I'm going to say that they're demonic beings, and there's not any extraterrestrial, not superhuman, but other civilizations out there that are farther away from us. It's a distraction from God.